walk on the beach, delicious dinner, the best company in the world, and now some relaxing. Maybe some Netflix. It's been wonderful.
You're sitting on the chair. With your heart, I would make this moment last for hours. If I had my will, time would just stand still. Wait for me until I find some magic thing. Take a photograph with inside. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace. Santa Claus won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I won't make a list and send it to the North Pole for Saint Nick. I won't even stay awake to hear those magic reindeer click. I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? All I want for Christmas is you. All I really want, all I really want, all I really want.
Oh, the lights are shining so brightly everywhere,
So brightly everywhere,
and the sound of children's laughter fills the air.
and everyone is singing.
I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need?
I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for.
I just wanna see my baby right outside my door. I just want you for my own, more than you can ever know.
Make my wish come
Make
true.
my wish come
All I want for
true.
Christmas is you.
All I want for Christmas.
All I want is you.
All I want is you.
ke kai o ke aloha he a kau no ka nui o ke aloha ho'omana o i ka hui pu hai ala o ku'ui poela he a kau no ka nui o ke aloha hele mai hi ke kai o ke aloha come with me my love to the sea of love I wanna tell you oh how much I love you do you remember when we met that's the day I knew you were my pet I wanna tell you oh how much I love you Come with me to the sea. I love you. Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. I wanna tell you, oh how much I love you. Hey a kau no ka nui o ke aloha.
Well, don't you hear 'em chime? Can't you feel my heartbeat keeping perfect time? And all because he touched me. He looked at me and stared. Yes, he bumped me. My heart was unprepared when he tapped me and knocked me off my feet. One little touch, now my life's complete. 'Cause when he nudged me, love put me in a fix. Yes, it hit me just like a ton of bricks. Yes, my heart burst. Now I know what life's about. One little touch and love's knocked me out. And I can hear the bells. My head is spinning. I can hear the bells. Something's beginning. Everybody says that a girl who looks like me can't win his love. Well, just wait and see. 'Cause I can hear the bells. Just hear them chiming. I can hear the bells. My temperature's climbing. I can't contain my joy. 'Cause I finally found the boy I've been missing. Listen, I can hear the bells. Round one, he'll ask me on a date. And then round two, I'll primp but won't be late because round 3 is when we kiss inside his car. Won't go all the way, but I'll go pretty far. Round 4, he'll ask me for my hand, and then round 5, we'll book the wedding band. So by round 6, Amber, much to your surprise, this heavyweight champion takes the prize. And I can hear the bells, my ears are ringing. I can hear the bells, the bridesmaids are singing. Everybody says that a guy who's such a gem won't look my way. Well, the laughs on them, 'cause I can hear the bells. My father will smile. I can hear the bells as he walks me down the aisle. My mother starts to cry, but I can't see 'cause Link and I are French kissing. Listen, I can hear the bells. I can hear the bells. My head is reeling. I can hear the bells. I can't stop the pealing. Everybody warns that he won't like what he'll see, but I know that he'll look inside of me. Yeah, I can hear the bells. Today's just the start, 'cause I can hear the bells until death do us part. And even when we die, we'll look down from up above, remembering the night that we two fell in love. We both will shed a tear, and he'll whisper as we're reminiscing. Listen, I can hear the bells. I can hear the bells. I can hear the bells.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll do it all, everything on our own. We don't need anything or anyone. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? I don't quite know how to say how I feel. Those 3 words are said too much and not enough. If I lay here, just lay here? Would you lie with me and just forget the world? Look at what we're told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life.
Welcome. This is the chance, if anyone does have a cell phone that is still accidentally on or not in silent mode, give it a look real quick. We'll give you a moment. Welcome, everyone. William and Don have asked that you, family and friends who have been an important part of their lives, join in rejoicing in their love for each other. William and Don have grown up far apart, met by chance, and by meeting, saw in the other a flicker of themselves. This flicker proved greater than any distance or difficulty and brought them together as you see them now. Their interest in each other has grown into love, a love which they have sought in a spirit of truth and honesty to themselves and to each other. Their love has given them an understanding of the other, an understanding that each is a complete person, that each has their own needs and wants and their own way of doing things. Yet, William and Don have shared joys and laughter, likes and dislikes, frustrations and inspirations, and proximity and distance. It is because of this understanding and ability to share, graced by a deep love for each other, that they wish to continue their relationship, and this day proclaim it to you. We want to acknowledge the loving presence here today of friends and family of this couple. We also want to bring into our thoughts today Don and William's family who could not be with us. And we invite the spirit of Don's close friend, Victor Williams, into our hearts on this special day. It is fitting and appropriate that you, the families and friends, are here as witnesses for the ideals, understanding, and the mutual respect which they bring to this moment. You have inspired, supported, and sustained Don and William throughout their lives. Each of you share some part of the path that brought them to this day. Their marriage is not only the joining of two people, but of two communities, two networks of love and connection merging through these two individuals. Now, Don's brother Greg and his friend C.I. will perform a song for the grooms. Please be seated.
Whenever I'm weary from the battles that rage in my head. You make sense of madness when my sanity hangs by a thread. I lose my way, but still you seem to understand. Now and forever, I will be your man. Sometimes I just hold you, too caught up in me to see. I'm holding a fortune that heaven has given to me. I'll try to show you each and every way I can, now and forever. I will be your man. Now I can rest my worries and always be sure that I won't be alone anymore. If I only known you were there all the time, all this time. Until the day the ocean doesn't touch the sand, now and forever, I will be your man. Now and forever, I will be
Wow. What a day. How happy are we all to be here? How lucky are we to be here? Now, for those of you who may not know, I am William's older brother, Eddie. Side note, I believe the original draft just said brother Eddie, but William edited it. I was, of course, incredibly honored when Dawn and William asked me to be a part of their wedding, and I've enjoyed speaking to both of them, separately and as a couple, about why they want to take this next step in their lives together. It is so clear from what we can all observe of them together and from what they share with me, how much they complete one another. They each bring so much color and love into one another's lives and into all of ours. Now, speaking of colors, you around, I think most of you know what a big fan of the movie Up Dawn is. Now, I confess I hadn't seen it in some time, so I recently went back and watched it again. But for those of you who haven't seen it in a while, the story is driven by a man who wants to fulfill a dream he and his spouse made and shared of going to the mysterious Paradise Falls. He chooses an unconventional way of getting there by using thousands upon thousands of helium-filled balloons to lift their entire house up out of the city, into the clouds, and floating it thousands of miles away. It's a great story. So you may notice some nods to that story around us today, beginning most noticeably with this wonderful display of balloons. So many different colors, all brought together into one place. And it's really fitting when you think of the color that they each bring into all of our lives. I'm guessing that whether you've known William or Don since childhood or met them through work, whether you got to know one another as family members or as friends, a lot of your best stories involve these guys. Now, hopefully a lot of their best stories involve us. Looking around this room, I can see they've assembled a diverse and beautiful array of colors from all facets of their lives. More than a match for this display of balloons or any double or triple rainbow you could cook up. We each love and are loved by Don and William. And we each bring our own unique color to the story of their life together. Now, the man in Up did not just gather the balloons together, he put them to work, flying his home. So get ready, everybody. We balloons are not here just to look pretty. Though, trust me, you are doing that. No, the balloons in the movie provided the support, the lift needed to really make that house, that home, fly. As far as crazy ideas go, bringing together a bunch of different balloons to make one house float probably isn't the craziest one we could come up with. In fact, to me, the real challenge will be figuring out what you'd need to tie them to so that the whole house lifts up, not just a piece of it. Maybe a builder in the room might know, but I'm guessing you need to find the right load-bearing wall or key part of the foundation, maybe an I-beam running down the middle of the house. In the movie, he goes with the grate in the fireplace, which is apparently anchored to the foundation in some way. Turns out to be a great choice for him because that house sails aloft like it had been meant to do so. Don and William have set about building their house, their home, their life together, their marriage. And they have brought all of us here to witness its creation. And as we all know, their house is not staying put. They are going to be off to see the world, to find their own paradises, to have their adventures together. And they are going to have all of the balloons in this room, and so many more besides, with them as they go, providing support, providing love, helping to lift their home to heights and to places they might not even have imagined yet. By being invited here today, we know that Don and William want us all in their bunch of balloons. They want us to be bound to the home that they are building and to always be welcome in it. And in turn, they will be each other's supports, each other's homes, each other's load-bearing walls. They will do that for one another and for all of us as well. Don, William, I want to thank you on behalf of all of us for inviting me and everyone here to be a part of your incredible, colorful collection of balloons, for tying me and everyone here, not just to the foundation of your marriage and your lives together, but inevitably to one another as well. Thank you. And now, William's niece Grace will do a roast. Oh, excuse me, that says a reading that she has written for the occasion. Grace?
Good? Okay. Hi. I'm Grace, Will's niece, and I'm so excited to finally be here. I remember when I met Don for the first time several years ago, and I saw him with Uncle Will. I thought, oh yeah, this is gonna happen. This was solidified when I had my first conversation with Don and quickly realized that whether it's dancing, Marvel, or Christmas, he is very dedicated to the things and people he loves. Now, if you didn't know, my Uncle Will is an amazing person. He is always fun and supportive and interested in me and my cousins' lives. Once, when he visited me in Virginia a couple years ago, he spent the whole day hanging out with my friends Paige Riley and I. We went to the arcade, got candy, and visited all of the stores. I dubbed the day Uncle Will's summer camp, and after he left, my friends told me it was the best day ever and asked when he would be coming back. Aside from the candy, I think we had such a fun time with him because he's an empathetic person and he knew how to have fun with savage 8-year-olds. No matter how old he is, he always makes time for the young people, and so even though my cousins and I live across the country from him, he still comes to all our shows and events when he can, and always remembers our birthdays, holidays, and everything in between, because he's a devoted and compassionate uncle. He has been there for me my whole life, and I love him very much, so I think it's awesome that he found someone equally as amazing as him and Dawn. From the moment I met Dawn, he immediately treated me like family, made every time we hung out a special occasion, and unintentionally created my crippling addiction to seaweed-flavored crackers. I eat too many, it's a problem. I had so much fun hanging out with him at Disneyland World, potato, and it was really special getting to build lightsabers together. He always knows exactly how to make everyone smile, and I'm so happy that I get to have him as an uncle. To wrap it up, they say you don't just marry a person, you marry their whole family. So lucky you, Dawn, along with my fabulous uncle, you also get me, who will gladly eat all of your seaweed crackers and boba if the opportunity presents itself. You two are so cute together, so congratulations, and I love you.
At this point in our ceremony, we ask that the gathered friends and family offer your blessing for this couple. We come today to join in marriage Dawn and William. This couple comes together out of a community of friends and relatives. They ask your support in the adventure of married life. As their family and friends, you have taught them to give and to value the love and commitment that they offer now to each other. I ask if you are willing in the days and years ahead to continue that example and to support them individually and together in their efforts to increase that honesty and deepen that trust, that their love may be a blessing and a radiance among all those it touches. If so, please respond, "We will." We will. Before William and Dawn exchange rings, they invite you to participate in a ring warming. Please take a brief moment to hold the rings and warm them with your love, keeping in mind that the song we'll be playing while you do so is only 4 minutes long. Dawn's nephew, Brandon, will hand the rings to the first row. Please pass them down to the next person. Their nieces, Natalie and Grace, will assist. The song that William and Dawn have chosen to play while this is taking place is What About Love from the musical The Color Purple, sung by Cynthia Erivo and Jennifer Hudson. You should all give yourselves 5. That was nicely done, everybody. It is time to say the words that will commit you to one another in marriage. William, do you choose Don to be your husband, to share life openly with him, to speak the truth to him in love, to honor and tenderly care for him, and to cherish and encourage him through all the changes of your life together, so long as you are able? If so, answer, I do. Don, do you choose William to be your husband, to share life openly with him, to speak the truth to him in love, to honor and tenderly care for him, and to cherish and encourage him through all the changes of your life together, so long as you are able? If so, answer, I do. I do. Now, William and Dawn will share their vows with each other.
All right, Don. Let's take a little walk back to the year 2020. I know many in this room have a strong aversion to memories from that year for a range of reasons, myself included. But as we all muddled our way through quarantine, something unexpected happened. You and I began talking online, as one does these days, and honestly, I really had no intention of meeting in person, at first. Then we started FaceTiming, which was a welcome social break to get through the isolation of that time. Once we got up the courage to meet in person, we really had no choice but to get to know each other quickly because there was nowhere to go except home and the great outdoors. Now, if you know Don, you probably know there are 2 foods that he loves more than anything: fried chicken and steamed rice. I'm not kidding. He once gave me a mini dissertation on his top 10 favorite fried chicken chains, complete with a rationale behind each ranking. So I knew things must be getting serious and that you planned on spending even more time in Sacramento when we went to Oto's Japanese Market and you bought a rice cooker to keep at my house and the necessary 25-pound bag of jasmine rice. Over the next several years, as the world started to open up again, you came to Sacramento on layovers and for extended visits, culminating in a cross-country move from Chicago in 2023. You spent time with my East Coast family, my Sacramento family, and your ability to put a smile on everyone's face no matter what, no matter when or where, is one of the things I love most about you. One of my friends who is here today once described your personality as a human sparkle. And the shine that you brought into my life and everyone else's made me realize that I never wanted to be without that and without you. Then, after months of planning in secret, multiple trips to Atlanta to rehearse with your dance crew, you proposed in the most Don way possible. A huge choreographed West Coast swing number at the Regency Ballroom in San Francisco in front of hundreds of people, all cheering us on. Well, I feel that same love in this room today as everyone here is rooting for us, loves us, and will continue to hold us in their hearts as we hold theirs in ours. As 2 kids born in 1977, I couldn't finish these vows without a Star Wars reference. And for those of you quickly doing the math in your heads, we are both 48 years old, and Don is actually 5 months older than me. We had the great fortune of seeing the new Mandalorian and Grogu movie last weekend in the IMAX theater with Don's family. And there's a line that's getting a lot of momentum. Towards the end of the movie, Mando says to Grogu, "The old protect the young, and then the young protect the old. This is the way. And even though you are my elder, I vow to you today..." I vow to you today to always love and protect you and make sure you always keep that childlike wonder and curiosity alive, just like Grogu. From this day forward, Don, you shall be my husband, together to love, to work, and to share, to grow and to understand, to discover a deeper, fuller life. I now offer you my love.
I am 5 months older. I will never live in Sacramento. These were my exact words I told my younger brother over 15 years ago. And as you and many of my friends here know, we have 12 bases in Southwest, and Sacramento isn't one of them, at least yet. So in my mind, I could never. My life was Chicago. And somehow the universe brought me to you. When I say universe, I mean online dating apps. 2020 did a number on all of us. Quarantine began, and so did our conversations. To this day, I don't know who found who first, even with the digital proof within reach. What I remember clearly is how broken we were. I carried quiet aches I didn't always say out loud, but so did you. And we met, in the middle of healing, and that's okay. When the moment came, we both stayed, and then we both started to let the distance shrink, and I think that's the part that matters. Not who reached who first, but that we reached for each other at all. Shortly from there, I told you that I have a 4-year curse with relationships. Well, you destroyed that. And in fact, I started planning to marry you after year 1. There is a phrase that is really funny to us because when we are both in Disney World, and I was sitting there looking at the world with childlike wonder, as I usually do, I said, wow, everything is moving so smoothly. Meanwhile, you're in line working away on several phones making this all happen. And it's not just there only. The way you organize our life with shared notes, to you knowing my schedule and telling me which gate I need to go to because you know I'm at the wrong gate. It's true. Which leads me to my promises. I promise to be more courageous as we go on our adventures and in life. I have never flown internationally for pleasure until I met you. And I've been in the airline industry for over 20 years. So I vow to cherish every moment that knowing we'll not only get there, but that we'll make it back home. Sorry, that's a concern of mine. I will do my best to not wake up early. And if I do, I will have socks on so you don't hear me scampering throughout the halls. And even as sound sensitive as you are, you belt out in song at the most random times. And know full well I will always join you when singing about specific body parts. That will never not be funny. You are my living, breathing version of a soundtrack. I vow to always ask you deep questions late at night, like, why do you love me? And you reply with the shortest answer, 'cause. Also, I will always repeat what you said and steal it as if it were my own. But most importantly, I will be right beside you. And much like my connection to fried chicken, I will love you to the bone. I promise to love all the pieces of you, and even the pieces you don't. Joy, sorrow, sickness, health, I'll be right there with you. Even if it takes me 2 or 3 steps to your 1. And possibly with a bowl of pillowy, fluffy white rice. From this day forward, William, you shall be my husband, together to love, to work, and to share, and to grow, and to understand, to discover a deeper, fuller life. I now offer you my love.
I'm older after all. The circle of the ring symbolizes love freely given. It has no beginning and no end. Round like the earth, bright as the skies, and worked by human hands, These rings symbolize a good foundation to your lives and give brightness in the days to come. It is worn on the third finger because of an ancient Greek belief that a vein from that finger is connected directly to the heart, thus symbolizing the depth and sincerity of love. With these rings, you will declare yourselves married to each other. Please repeat after me, Don. William, I give you this ring to wear as a symbol of our unity.
William, I give you this ring as a symbol to our unity.
It will remind you of me.
It will remind you of me.
And the promises that we make today.
And the promises that we make today.
Whether we are near each other or far apart.
Whether we are near each other or far apart.
Know that I love you.
Know that I love you.
And that I wish to share my life with you.
And I wish to share my life with you.
Don, I give you this ring to wear as a symbol of our unity.
Don, I give you this ring to wear as a symbol of our unity.
It will remind you of me.
It will remind you of me.
And the promises that we make today.
And the promises that we make today.
Whether we are near each other or far apart.
Whether we are near each other or far apart.
Know that I love you.
Know that I love you.
And that I wish to share my life with you.
And that I wish to share my life with you.
Let us pray. Be with us now in the quiet of this very special moment as we pause to give thanks for all the rich experiences of life that have brought Don and William to this day. We honor all the families and friends, those here today and those who have gone before, who have walked with this couple from the moment of their birth to this day of joy. We ask you to hold this couple and this community in your love and light. We ask for God's blessing upon these two, that love may continue to grow between them, that they may find courage and compassion, strength and patience, humor and honesty and faith. May their relationship continue to grow and mature with each passing year. And may the love of this shared community gathered here today bless us all. Amen. Amen. Don and William have pledged themselves to each other in the presence of this assembly by declaring vows, and by the giving and receiving of rings, they are entitled into honorable matrimony, having undertaken its responsibilities and being entitled to its privileges. I do declare that by the authority of the state of California, you are married. You may kiss to seal the promise of your life together. With a joyous heart, I introduce you to the married couple, William Hattrick and Don Bienen. May your love prosper to sweeten the lives of all who know you, and may the glad memory of this hour brighten all our days to come. May we all go forth with new courage and uplifted hearts.
Friends and family, we'd like to invite you to enjoy happy hour right out in the welcome hall and the patio. We'll let you know when it's time to head on back in here to get seated for the rest of the evening. Enjoy.